there's some guys here talking some crap. We're gonna go figure it out. It's two little minions. What's up, bro? Keep talking.
What's up?
Go ahead, keep talking. What are you saying?
Listen.
See? That's what happens when the big man shows up. This is just an appetizer that Fijai decided to get, right?
Yeah.
I think we have like a good group coming in. This is very sought out in the market. Why? Why do people looking for this? You're a disco lover.
Well, they're heckles, so they're a little harder to come by, especially healthy.
What do you think about
These
these?
look healthy.
They look healthy. Well,
Healthy,
Fijai
they're eating, they got good fins.
feeds them like he feeds himself, right now, Fijai?
Yeah, I eat a little bit at a time. Well, we just had Wendy's, so we're good.
So today's gonna be a stock video where I'm gonna show you guys everything that we have in stock because we have more shipments coming in, so we need to move fish out. We're also gonna do a sale, 10% off on everything. I'm gonna put the coupon down below, 10% off, and you guys can go to the website, put the code in, boom, 10% off. Oh, let's start on the other row. Let them finish up their little conversation here. This group of arowanas right here, these are silver arowanas from Colombia. They've been here for a while. We actually grew them from like 4 or 5 inches to like, some of them are over 12 inches. So they're all really good, really healthy, ready to go. The problem is they will actually try to jump up and bite your hand to feed. But they're eating everything. Pellets, shrimp, cut fish, literally super healthy, quarantine, ready to go. There's nothing to do for them. This batch actually was really nice. Here we have 2 ST Detnoids. Between the bigger one and the smaller one, I think I would go for the smaller one because these colors never change. And for those of you that don't know, STs are really rare and really expensive in the hobby as well. They're not a regular Detnoid. These guys are hard to come by. There's only one breeder breeding them all over the world, which is in Thailand. That's the reason why these fish are super expensive. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, because it's something super rare that you're not gonna find anywhere else. I'm not saying for us, I'm sure there's other people that sell it, but having a Detnoid like this is definitely a holy grail of the Detnoid family. And it's crazy how they change their price based on looks. You know, it's like everything in life, right? Cars, houses. But just because that little guy, like for me, he looks like a 10, right? But just because he's got a little extra marking, a little extra line on the back there, see, like on top, he's got a little one on this side and a little bit bigger on the other. That raised into a Detnoid B. So because of that, his price is a lot less, but it's amazing. If that was perfect, that fish would probably be $10,000. We have our tiger ray that we kept. So he's not for sale, but I'll show you guys the other ones that are for sale. And then we also already have some of these guys quarantined, ready to go, which is the humpback puffers. They're actually really nice fish. Look, we got a nice humpback in there. So they're all together in the other tank, and they're not attacking each other. So I say for a puffer, these guys are the more like the docile type, not really the aggressive type. Here is the golden fish that we're keeping. We gotta set up right money to put them in. These are the golden barramundis. And then the golden goonch, which for me is like one of the coolest catfish that we have right now. But back to start for sale. We have this group of bigger Raphael that are for sale. I don't even know if they're on the website, but if you guys want to take them home, take them home. Everything has a price, including me, John, and Fijai. We're not as cheap as these little guys here. They're pretty actually cheap for their size of the fish. Albino arrows, I think we only have 2. They're a little bit bigger. We do have a lot of hybrid rays in stock. So I want to get the camera real quick, go over each one of them, and then you guys can tell me exactly which one you want, and we can work out a price for it. How about that? That works. I like that idea, right? So for the rays, whatever ray you like, just circle, send it back to me. We'll come up with or we'll work out a price for you so you can take it home. And I won't even tell Fijai, I'll just me and you know? What? Oh yeah, that's what I said, that's what I said. Yeah, on the website, that's what I said. Just let me know, we'll work it out. Here, we have a group of Chinese perch. These guys are actually really cool. Right now they're dark, they change the color back and forth, but they're usually more like this one. They're already eating frozen. These guys are quarantined, treated. There's nothing wrong with them. And we only have 2 left of the royal clowns. Now these have been here forever too. So I just want to get them out. Again, you know, just send that message and we'll figure something out. Now here we got, I'm so broke, bro. We don't even have lights in these things. I need to get these guys out. They're beautiful. They came in Brazil. When they came in, they were super yellow, super yellow actually. I thought they were amazing. But if you wanna start a breeding project with the Golden Sunshines, we have some adults, we have some watermelon. This tank is a little cloudy. We got some bunch of plecos. They all should be on the website. Watermelon, Royal, Golden Vampire. You know, that's one thing that it bothers me a little bit is our tanks here are set up for sales. We're not set up for like video and make it look good. Hopefully when we have the store set up, it's gonna be like that. But back here, it's more like water changes every day, just flipping out, making fish healthy. And when you have too much rocks or sand, you know, it's a lot more cleaning to make sure that all that crap is out. Like stuff like this, we have to clean this every single day. So that's why our tanks back here are not really set up for looks, more set up for productivity. Ah, that's a good word. So here, I have one of the main monsters. Actually, I want to add this to the list. Guys, we want to work on a video where we're going to pick my top 10 monster fish ever. And I think the Aymara wolffish is going to have to be on the list. What do you guys think? The Aymara is the top predator of the wolffish family. A friend of mine had 10 tigerfish, 10 Goliaths, and 1 armadas, all the same size. The Aymara killed the whole group of tigerfish, swallowed them. Really predatory fish. We got a couple luteus back there. Phase 2. We should get some phase 3s coming in. Right now we have phase 2. We got a nice Sabrina back there. Those Sabrinas, we have large ones, and we also have baby ones, like these guys over here. These Sabrinas are amazing. They're already quarantined. They're eating pellets. They're literally super healthy, and you don't have to get one for a really high price. I mean, they're still more of an expensive fish, but it's still a lot cheaper than getting a big one in. Raising a little one, you can also train to be exactly how you want it to be. So if you want it to be like buffed and strong, you will be buff and strong. If you want more of a skinny fish, you can make a skinny fish. It really depends on how you raise your Sabrina. So here in this tank, we have the platinum red tails. The colors on these guys are crazy because they have that metallic sheen to it. I mean, it's hard to even see with no lights. These guys are amazing, man. They're super nice fish. And with the sale, you get to save a lot of money, and you can probably even save over $100. We're gonna have the sale until Sunday night. So if you want a platinum red tail, that's your chance to get one. We have here, we have the flag tails. So I like this guy. He's got a nice round cock. Fat cock. That's why they're expensive. This is a female Flowerhorn. She's in this tank here because obviously if they go together, sometimes they can cause damage to each other. But I believe that's a female. Here we have the Orinoco peacock bass. There's not many left. In the cage here, we can probably start separating them out because it seems, I mean, getting them all together. These are the intermediate. Right over here, we have Atlantic tarpon. Now if I was gonna raise fish again, I would like to get that size. A good 4 inches. The fish is already strong, right? And 4 inches can satisfy the needs of your fish tank. So the fish is strong. It's not like a little winky. It's a that's a winky right there.
Yeah, 4 inches does the job, right?
Yeah, 4 inches is a good startup. Down there, I don't know what those are. So down here we have spiny monster, plecos. That's a good inch as well. I mean, a good inch. A good size as well, plecos. Here we have the Basilaris. Today's actually feeding day. That's why a lot of them look a little skinny, because we have to feed. The monos, these are wild monos. And they turn out really pretty when they get big. They got a nice big head on them. What the f? Everything just sounds so weird. We have the blue face heckle discus. Blue face heckle faced. I don't know, man. They're blue discus. They're really pretty. You see the blue in their face? Really pretty fish. And we have the ultims. These came from Colombia or Brazil. I know the ultims came from Colombia. And then these little plecos right here, they're really nice. These are called sertanejos. They came from Brazil. They're like a snowball, but elongated, like their bodies are longer. Here we have a school of Dorados. They're like eating everything and everyone. I would love to like have a pond and just raise a whole school of them. Giant barbs, they sold out very well. I think we have a few left, maybe 6 of them. This is a really cool fish to have. They're already eating pellets, quarantine, ready to go. In reality, these can get to the size of a car. So it would take years for that to happen, but that's a monster fish right there. Over here, we have the Tiger Sevrum. Now, these guys look a lot better once they're not faded like this. And it's crazy because their colors go up and down because this tank is light. It's a very light tank, almost, see-through for all the walls. So they tried to mimic the colors of the tank. That's why they look white like this. Even the Neritas, they all have like dark markings on them. So these are not albino or anything like that. It's just right now they're washed out, but it's crazy because literally we'll walk away and their colors will come right back. So really cool fish. We have a bunch of baby black diamonds. And these, they're all individual pictures and sizes, male, female, peanut butter. Prices, everything's on the website separately. So if you guys want to see all the stingrays we have, don't forget to go to predatoryfins.com. And all those things stingrays are gonna be there. They're not gonna be on Fake Guy's channel yet because we're building his website again. We did Predatory Fins first. Here we have the albino pearls. These guys are all quarantine eating. Some of them still a little bit skinny because of shipping, but they're all eating, which is great. We have the spotted Congo puffers. Up here we have the butterfly, African butterfly, which looks like a little arowana. It's crazy. And then we have rope fish, L600, which is the one that looks like a leopard there, and the super spotted snowball. Here we have a group of flower rays, but the cool thing about these flower rays is they're wild, right? They're already eating, but you see how they're like, the markings are like that? As they get bigger, their markings start getting more developed. This becomes a very, very pretty stingray. An adult version of this one here is completely different what they look like now. Really pretty. One of my favorites, wild rays. See that and the tiger ray for sure. We only have a few panemas left at this size. The next batch that comes in, they're gonna be a lot smaller. Here we have a couple of black arowanas left. And I believe we ended up finding out that these are white morelli. I don't know. They came in as abolios, and now we're selling them all white morelli. Bro, this is the craziest fish to find out what they are, because I've never seen one like that. Like, look how big that fish is. Another thing that I like are these guys right here, especially this one. Look how much orange is on his fins. I mean, the top of the fin's a little shredded, which is okay because it heals up. But look how the bottom fin, the back fin, is all orange. You see that?
Yeah.
Really pretty fish. A lot of them don't have like that. A lot of them would be like this guy, where it's only a little bit of orange, you see?
Yeah, that's crazy.
We have a group of African trout, African Burmese trout. These are actually pretty cool for a smaller setup, like 75, 55. They don't grow that big. And they're pretty much like a tiger fish and a mixture of bamboozle. They'll eat everything but have no teeth. Actually, it looks like a bamboozle, just don't grow that big. Some silver cichlids and some hump heads where we're gonna be pretty out of them pretty soon. Pretty out of them pretty soon, you get that, bro? Phew. That English, man. And here we have the leopard frogs. Those little guys over there. More L600s. The L75s. Down here is the group of entity dacnoids. They're already all eating frozen foods. They're just a little weird when it comes to light in the tank. Here we got the school of goonch, the suchus. I think the smallest one's probably like 10 inches. The biggest one's around 13 inches. These are pretty cool because they look like a thin piece of driftwood. You know, and next thing you know, it's a fish eating another fish. They don't grow that big, so they're also better for home aquarium, but super cool fish to have. And we still have two albino Florida marble guards. 1 and 2. If you guys are interested in them, hey, we should even do an auction on these. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, highest bidder, take it home. Okay, over here we have 398s. We have some 3 beacon plecos right here. Actually, this guy's a big one. We got a fine spot golden nugget. And here we have the baby arowanas. Believe it or not, these guys are not feeder fish. They're yellowtail barracuda. Dingies over there. See it? We got the butterfly plecos. We have a good selection of cheaper stingrays. So these are the designer hybrids, are the cheaper ones. So if you guys want to start your stingray collection with something that's not super expensive, you can always look for some of these. I think they're all gonna be on the website already, or if you see one that's the picture's not up, just let us know and we'll come up with a price for you. My favorite from this batch, I like this guy.
See, like, see the top. There
There you go.
Yeah, he's nice.
But I like that one the most. I don't know why, because of the lines, I guess. See it? That one is my favorite one.
Nice.
Wow. I mean, you can get a nice stingray for a cheaper price, you know? It's not like a black diamond. Over here we have the red-tailed catfish, about 5 inches. We're just gonna go fast, guys. We're gonna go fast. The monos, these are super cool. They're schooling fish. They can actually go in saltwater or brackish or fresh. But right now they're full fresh and they're thriving. They're doing really well. They actually look better than when they came in. Remember they're darker when they came in?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
We got the red Atabapo pikes. We have some watermelon blackos, some royals. I like the color of that one in the middle right there. See that black one? Yeah. Kind of hiding it. These are the Zingu 1 pikes. Now, it looks like a normal pike, but look at how nice they end up turning. You see that guy right there? Super pretty. It's just because he's bigger. He's from a different batch, but they're all the same fish. So the colors are gonna come out once they get a little bit older. We have some Flowerhorns. All the Flowerhorns are gonna be up on the website already. Oh, wow. Already are up on the website. Oh, this is nice, yeah. These are the red dragons though. I like the other ones better. Up here we have the parrots, the South American parrots. That one guy came in, remember at the unboxing video, he was pretty dead. Look, he's still alive.
Wow, look at that.
So it's gonna take time for him to recover. Obviously we're not selling him. Everybody else is good to go. Down here, up here, we have the small baby Savinis. These are the Zebrino pikes that we showed before. These are really, really cool. You already know what a big Zebrino looks like, but it's awesome to see babies. Down here is a cool tank because you have the green Pacos. These guys are super, super green. I don't know, let me see if you can see it with the light. It's crazy. Beautiful, and they get to a nice, decent size. We have a couple barramundis left, not many of them. And we also have snooks, only 4 left. I took these guys off the website because I want to keep them, but I ended up putting them back in. These are some other ones of the Flowerhorns that are up on the website. I just want to show this guy because he's really pretty. He's got red, blue, yellow, really pretty Flowerhorn. They're all numbered on the website for you to see. Look at them, bro. They're just literally trying to like,
Oh, he just jumped out the water.
yeah, he can make you bleed. Come on, big head. Come on. Oy. Come on, big head. Come on. Can't touch me. Touch me. Can't touch me, big head. Come on, big head. You got me, bro.
Yeah, that's wild. I did not know that they do that.
Yeah, I used to have one. His name was Jerk because he tried to bite everybody that came to the shop. Here we have the Pandaris, the Geos Pandaris. They're more golden. I think I have one Savini left, but he's gonna be sold or he's already sold. These puffers, dude. If you want to see a puffer shredding things up, this guy right here. Look at it. He just looks so mean. This is a V puffer because they have a V on the top of their head.
Yeah.
Super nasty puffer fish. Not like the little chubby ones in the front that we saw earlier. Okay, these guys are in quarantine. These are the panda urus. We have, when pandas come in, it's like this. We have to go through a battery of like medicine, you know, acclimation. It just takes a little bit longer depending on how they came in. So these guys are in quarantine for about a week and a half already, but we're probably gonna take about 3 weeks to get them to full speed. We have weenies. Those are probably, in my opinion, one of the best scavengers that you can have that will get into a decent size. Yeah. The green Severums. Crazy how their eyes are so red, right?
So red.
This is a red Phoenix bar. This fish redups turns really, really nice and red. And they're really nice. They're always moving around. They eat pretty much everything. So it's a good schooling fish to have. We have albino clowns, and then we have some of these. This guy right here is P3, and then this one here, look at the little ball. That's P1, and that's P0. We forgot to take this out. This is different. I haven't seen one like this. This is Vijay. What is this, a white Flowerhorn?
I don't know what it is. It looks like I'll call it a blue diamond.
Oh, blue diamond. Let's see. Blue diamond is B4. So guys, all these are already on the website. I think that's pretty cool. The colors on it is really
Kind
nice.
of like the Thai silk, but like with the white parrot blend.
Right,
So it's like a pearl. It's like a pearlish blue color.
Now this tank right here is one of my favorites. Oh, dude, that might be another. We might have to do like the top 20. Guys, we're coming up with a top 10 monster fish, my favorite of all times. But I cannot leave the Atlantic tarpon out. Now these are not Atlantic tarpon. These are Indonesian tarpon. They don't get as big, but they're still really cool fish. Look how dark their eyes are, and they can see from far, far away. Massive eyes to catch prey in all types of water quality. I might be making this up, I don't know. A few more of the tiger shovel nose ripsaw hybrid. Here we have a bunch of baby red tail and tiger shovel nose hybrid. And these guys are getting massive as well, so you definitely need a pool pond for them in the future. All right, last tank. Over here we have green phantom, blue phantoms, and the African pike. Now that's another predator fish that are awesome to have for a smaller setup. You know, 100, 150 gallons. They don't get that big, as max ones are saying like 10, 12 inches. But it's still a really nice fish. So that's all the fish we'll have for right now. Oh, and then the avocado puffers. We're actually finally running low. We had a lot of them. But we do have new shipments coming in, so we have to get the sales going to make more space for these shipments. That's why we're gonna do the sale, 10% off. We'll put the coupon down below for you guys. And if you have any questions, or if you wanna send, hey, you know, I really like this fish right here, this is what I can pay for it, feel free to send us an email at livefish@predatoryfins.com. So this video is gonna go out soon, today, hopefully.
Today.
And we'll ship your orders on Monday. We'll see you guys next time.